don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little, expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. Get addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back and tell you sorry, try again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Hold up. I just got a text. Oh, that was my son. Okay, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Please let me know if you can hear me okay. I got the mic lifted a little back right now, so please let me know if y'all can hear me okay. But how's everybody doing this wonderful hot? Let's see, hold up. Before I say that, let me see what the temperature is now. I know tomorrow here in Omaha is supposed to be 101. Okay, so today it is 87. Ooh, child. Okay, so today the high was 100 where we are. Today it was 100 where we are. So it's really hot, but actually I only been outside maybe just a few seconds. I was only outside just a few seconds, literally just to feel the heat on my face. Tomorrow is supposed to be 100 degrees. Sunday is supposed to be 88. Child, too much. Oops, my bad. I was trying to click on something else. But yeah, so today it was 100 Omaha. Tomorrow's going to be 100. Sunday is going to be 88. So it's going to cool back down. Then Monday, 83. Tuesday, 88. And the rest of the week, it's going to be like in the 80s. So besides today and tomorrow, which was 100, it's going to cool down the rest of the week. But y'all let me know what the temperature is like for y'all. Like I said, I wasn't really out today, and I thank God I have a work from home job, but still, sometimes you be sitting up here in the air all day and it's like, you feel like you ain't getting no circulation, not enough circulation, not enough fresh air. So, every now and then, even though it might be really hot outside, I'll step out just to be like, oh, the sun, breathe in the hot as hell air. But y'all know what I mean. And then it be freezing. You be sitting up in the house all day freezing with the air on, working. So sometimes I do step outside just to warm up, bring my body temperature up. But yes, everybody come on in. Make sure you, hey, Mario. Oh, Mario. Do you got any updates? Please tell me you do. Please tell me you got some updates, Mario. I know what we were discussing yesterday was pretty hard to believe for a lot of people. A lot of people who came in and watched the video after we went off air like we was on TV. But like back in the day, the whole TV just shut down, everybody off air. But yeah, a lot of people are very disturbed about the story that we told last night on our channel of the Popeyes on North 30th in Omaha, Nebraska, who had teenagers, kids working in there, no air. Today it was 100. Remember last night, Mario, when we was live, I said tomorrow they said it's supposed to be 101. Well, it got up to 100. And I don't know why the Popeyes is running with no central air, no ice machines. Just had these kids and these teenagers up in there sweating like hogs. Even the customers. Somebody had commented on the video today, and they said when they went to get something to eat, people were holding the door open because it was just so hot in there. And the lady who came on our show last night, who spoke to us, who actually recorded the footage and spoke to the managers and everything, she said when she went there to pick up her food, she had to keep stepping outside, while she was waiting on her food because it was that hot. She said, I felt like I was going to pass out. And then the manager at the store told the lady who we not kind of, well, I guess we can call it an interview, but the lady was speaking to last night, Brittany, told her that they had been rotating kids all through the week because kids were passing out. And how they don't think that's right. I mean, how they don't think that's wrong to have the kids up in that store like that in heat. And then Mario, who basically said last night on our show, any of y'all kids need another job, come holler at him at Sonic, because he's a manager. He's been a manager for over 25 years, been in the business for like 25 years or so. So he was like, y'all come up to our store. We got air, we got ice, we got water. So yeah, but I don't understand why they have people working there, kids, grown-ups, anybody. It shouldn't be nobody working in that store, especially from what Mario was saying. They can get up to upwards of 120 degrees in a restaurant when you do not have any central air. So 100 up to 120 degrees, working, frying chicken, running around a store. I mean, up to 120 degrees, it ain't even worth it. I don't care how much money they paying them teenagers, them kids at Popeyes. It's not even worth it. You couldn't pay me 20 or anything to work in 100 and something degrees. And oh Lord, child, I just don't get it. I don't get it. But you said, okay, so you reached out to Councilwoman Johnson, okay, and you said according to the franchise owner, the GM did not make them aware of it. Oh, really? Are you serious, Mario? What? So you mean to tell me that the franchise owner did not let them know that the air conditioner was broke, that the AC was broke, that the ice machine was broke, and that they got people's kids working up in there slanging chicken in the hot grease when it's 100 degrees outside? I'm telling you, that shit should be on the news. I think somebody did try to reach out to the news. 100-degree weather. And you said the GM has full authority to get it repaired. Oh, my bro. Somebody, who is this? My bro. I think he's about to jump on the link. But he just sent me something. I think I seen something about that Amazon employee who stole over $100,000 in merchandise. Ain't that some shit? So, like, the time I didn't get no package, like, how long ago was that? Maybe like 6 months ago, my package never came, and they swear it came. I wonder if it was stolen by the Amazon employee. Child. Yeah, but I think my bro is about to jump on here. He been sending me some links to some stories. Oh, you did? Thank you, Mario. Thank you. I hope they watch it. I really do. I hope they watch it. The last time one of our video links got sent to the news, it went to one news station, and then next thing you know, it was just being shared and shared and shared. And I woke up one morning and it was all kind of news people outside my house with cameras and shit. Come on, can we speak to you? I'm like, I gotta go to work. What the hell y'all want? I didn't even know the news had been contacted or somebody had shared the link. And then on top of that, I'm like, how the hell y'all find out where I live? Like, can you imagine the doggone news people coming to your crib? And I mean, and you know the news people get up early in the morning, right? Y'all know they get up early in the morning. So I'm talking about like 5:36 in the morning. I'm looking outside and this cameras and different news crews, and they calling me, they emailing me, they leaving me voice messages, leaving me cards in my door. And I'm like, what the hell? So basically somebody has shared one of our stories that we broke, that breaking news. I think it was about a year, maybe a year or 2 years ago. And that was that Omaha Oriental Trading, when one of the employees put a noose on a black employee's desk. And yeah, so we broke that story, and then they was reaching out to me to see if they could borrow a clip from my YouTube video. And I did give, I think it was Channel 6. I think I did give Channel 6 permission to borrow some of the, I said, yeah, you can borrow a clip as long as you give credit to the hood table. And they did. They did. So I appreciated that. But yeah, that was creepy. I was like, oh my God, what the hell did I do? Did I win the sweepstakes? Did I? Oh, child. I used to hope to wish the sweepstakes when I was younger, for them to walk into my house with that big old billboard saying you won like $1 million or something. So I'm looking out the door like, dang, did I win something? I don't see the police, so they ain't here to arrest me for something. So it got to be something else. But yeah, you said, I used to work the franchise owner. I called his office and that's right, you did used to work there. And then you say you sold it. They sold it to Popeyes or something like that. But yeah, you said I sent the link to KETV and the OG News. Oh yeah, Michael Scott. Yeah, Michael Scott. I love me some Michael Scott. Mm-hmm. Well, that's what's up. That's what's up. Let me find this Amazon employee steals merchandise. Because somebody sent me that link. Oh, $100,000 worth of merchandise? Oh, that's a lot of time. Y'all, let's check this news story out, okay? I'm sure some of y'all probably already heard about it, but we're going to check this news story out because I'm interested to find out who the person was and what they stole, how much they stole. Was they selling it? Was they like, what do they call them people? Boosters. Was he boosting it? Or was he using it? Was he keeping it for himself, giving gifts away to people? I really need to know. I really need to know. So let's check this out. I'm gonna put this video on, and then I'm gonna hold on. Let me put up my. We gotta throw up our copyright. Throw up our copyright disclaimer. Yes, gotta make sure we do that. Okay, now let me All right, y'all. This is crazy. All right, let me make the screen bigger. Or do I gotta hit play first? I think I gotta hit play first. Oh Lord, I got IG, Instagram open. All kind of stuff open. Okay. All right, here we go, y'all. Mm-hmm. Let me hit mute.
Domain.com. Amazon worker and accused arrested a former Amazon worker and accused him of stealing more than $100,000 in merchandise.
Authorities say the merchandise came from the company's warehouses across the Southeast, including right here in Metro Atlanta. Fox 5's Doug Evans has those details.
Marquise Ryans is accused of stealing more than $300,000 worth of merchandise from the Amazon distribution center right here in Newnan in Coweta County. If you've never seen one of these warehouses, they are huge. An investigator here with the Coweta County Sheriff's Office says Ryans knows how to navigate the big building, how to get in, how to get out. And while doing that, he's accused of stealing tens of thousands of dollars worth of Apple products and other electronics, not just here in Coweta County, but also in Alabama and Mississippi.
This individual is a past employee of Amazon. He worked back there in 2020 at an Amazon distribution center. Once he's inside, he's comfortable. He starts talking to other employees. He starts talking to management. He walks in the break room. He grabs a little handheld device for one of the scanners and just starts going down each aisle of Amazon, just picking up items and putting them in the bins.
Investigators say Marquise Ryans is 28 years old. He's under arrest in Alabama and will eventually be extradited to Georgia. He's accused of stealing over $100,000 worth of merchandise so far from Amazon distribution centers in Huntsville, Alabama, Horn Lake, and Olive Branch, Mississippi, as well as right here in Newnan. He is a suspect in similar thefts at Amazon distribution centers in Indiana, Kentucky, and Tennessee, according to authorities.
And we're still getting more tips.
Hey, y'all. Can y'all believe this? Hey, Natty. Hey, family of six. What's up, 2216? Can y'all believe this? This man literally, that's like you going to any job. Like, I don't know, Walmart, Burger King, Dollar Store, anywhere. You just loading up some carts of merchandise, food, whatever, and just wheeling it out to your car and just throwing it out in the trunk of your car. And I was like, when somebody sent me the link, I was like, hold up. I really got to see how this was done. Like, was he stealing something here, something there, sneaking it in his his locker at work, or sneaking it in a bag, a book bag, or putting it in his pants and his coat? This fool like loading totes full of merchandise, mainly Apple products. So I assume that he was boosting them, that he was selling them to somebody, because $100,000 of merchandise. And he just like as if this is Amazon, like the biggest retail merchandise company in the world. They probably got 1 million cameras inside the warehouse, outside the warehouse, police walking around, security guards walking around, and he was doing 100,000. How the hell he get away with so much? That's like probably stealing something every time he came on his ship. $100,000 of merchandise. I mean, how much is an Apple phone? Like, what, $1,200, $1,100, $1,200? Y'all, I don't know. I don't use Apple, but I know they're expensive. Hell, my new Android last year was like $900, so I know Apple is more than that. So he stole $100,000 of merchandise. $100,000. Man, how much time is that, Mario? How much time are we looking at? I mean, how much time is he looking at? $100,000. That's like felony theft times what, 10 or something like that. I'm like, ooh wee, I don't know how he gonna have to pay that. He gonna have to sit all that time out. Ain't no way in hell unless he was selling that shit and just stacking his chips. I mean, I'll be like, boy, See, when you do shit like that, that's like if you're a drug dealer or something like that. When you're doing illegal activities like that, you have to have money for a rainy day because you just do. So if you happen to get caught, you can be like, oh, can I just pay the restitution? Please, I'll take a plea. Just give me, a little bit of time. I learned my lesson. I understand y'all gonna have to give me a little time, but I got all this money. Can I just pay it back to Amazon? Wooty woo woo. But no, that ain't how it works though in real life. These fools out here be doing all these crimes and don't be putting nothing up for a rainy day. He probably walking around with a nice ass Apple Watch, Apple computer, Apple TV, Apple this, Apple that, an iPad. He probably got everything Apple in his house, but probably no money. That's crazy. You said a lot. Family of 6 said a lot. Mario said, oh, he in felony time. Yeah. 10 years at least plus restitution. Child. Now I know every day people gonna steal. People just gonna steal. It's just human nature for some people to just steal something because some people, they get high off of stealing something and getting away with it. Or believing they got away with it. So I'm assuming that's why he probably kept doing it. It was probably a high to him. I can go on this job. I can get all this stuff, get away with it. And it is what it is. But he should have just took one little thing. Like I said, get you a watch, get your iPad, get your computer, something like that. Get your little Apple TV, get your little few things and, But this fool, $100,000, wow. And of course, Amazon, they have insurance and, stuff like that. People steal. I'm sure people steal all the time. I mean, Walmart, even Target, they have people who steal from them all the time. Or they have people who come through the line and they pretend like they ringing shit up. I mean, oh my God, that's like the oldest hustle. One of the oldest hustles, especially in the hood. I don't know how many times this shit has even been offered to me when I was younger. Like, just come through, give me a little something. I slide some steaks and, all this kind of stuff and some lobster tail, crab legs. I just slide that on through, It's like the oldest hustle in the book. The oldest hustle in the book to have somebody working at a store and you come through with a whole bunch of shit and they don't ring up half of it. So it's like one of the oldest hustles in the book. So I'm sure that shit, it's just not happening at Amazon. It's just that this dude was so bold that he took over $100,000 in merchandise and just put it out in his car as if he was as if he bought it all. Or won it all, because places like that, they give away free shit too. Oh, you ain't never called in for work. Oh, you've been doing such a great job. Here's a gift. They do shit like that. Holidays, Christmas, employee appreciation week, stuff like that. But this fool was really loading that shit in his car as if he paid for it, or if he was like, how you pull up. How you go to Walmart and they say park in the parking spot, for the people who purchase their items online, and you pull up and all you do is call them and tell them which spot you in. He was loading that shit in the car as if he had purchased the shit online and was just pulling up and wanted them to load the shit in his car. And who is the person who's helping him? Like, I wonder if they gonna get any time too. Like, that's an accessory. Like, what is you getting out of it? I wonder what the other person is getting out of it. Yeah, curbside pickup. That's what he was doing. And then you see how fast he was trying to do it as if you're not on. Oh my God. I got cameras all around my house. Imagine how many cameras that place got. Imagine how many cameras they got at the Amazon warehouse. Imagine how many cameras. And you can see on that camera, it's so close. You can see every dread in his head. You can see every dread in his head. You can see his whole face. And look at that. You see that watch on his left arm? I bet you that's an Apple Watch. And I bet you he didn't pay for it. I bet you he didn't pay for that shit. Mario said, now, if you said 5 to 6K, I would say alone, but over, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If he just see, that's niggas for you. I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you, we would do some shit like that instead of just getting enough stuff to just be satisfied with a little bit. You ain't got caught. This fool over $100,000. Over $100,000. If he ain't make at least $75,000 from all the shit that he stole, then his ass should have never lifted anything. Never. Now you about to go do some hard time in prison over some Amazon merchandise. You better cut them dreads. He better cut them dreads. He all nice, tall, and chocolate. Long hair, don't care. Nanny B, you said you rolling. I'm sorry. It just tickles me the way he was doing it. The way he was doing it, the way he was just loading the shit up in the car like it's any other day. While I'm just going shopping, it's any other day. And they in totes. They in the Amazon totes, y'all. The warehouse totes. He ain't got them in no book bags. He ain't got them in no trash bags. He ain't got them in no... I mean, he got them in the Amazon totes. Them big ass yellow totes. Like, how long you thought you was... But I still can't believe, even though they got him on camera right here, I still can't believe he was able to get away with $100,000 of product, because there's no way he could have done that all at once. I'm just saying, it's no way he could have stole all that. That had to be like over months, if not years, over, time, stealing a little here, a little here. You said stop. You said truthfully, with overcrowded prisons and it's his first offense, he can get probation and diversion. It probably is his. Did they say it was his first offense? Did they? I don't remember hearing if they said it was his first offense. But your first offense or not, that's $100,000. Shoot. You said, now see on the camera, this looks like he's taking a customer product to their car. And if his lawyer would, but you don't pick up products from the warehouse. Oh, that felt so soothing. Since when do we pick up products at the warehouse? I didn't know that. So I can go to the warehouse and pick up my shit, Mario? And they bring it out in toast like that? Child, I didn't know that. You mean to tell me if that's the case, instead of waiting for Amazon to come get my stuff, bring me my stuff, I might start going pick me up my own stuff from the warehouse. Because I think there's an Amazon warehouse in Council Bluffs, right? Like right over the water? I think so. Because usually when I check the tracking, it usually says Amazon Council Bluffs or somewhere in Iowa. It might not be Council Bluffs, but it's somewhere in Iowa. Maybe I'm thinking about GoPuff, because I know GoPuff has a store in Council Bluffs. That's so funny. That is so funny. But yeah, that's crazy. Now somebody else sent me another link. Let me see. Y'all know people be sending me stuff all the time. Be sending me stories all the time. What the hell did? Oh, somebody said that's the lick of the decade. They said that's the lick of the decade, $100,000 of Amazon products. They said that's the lick of the decade. Okay, let me see this other story. Okay, somebody sent me another story. Let me see if I can pull it up. Okay. Okay. Some of these links they send me to are actually people's YouTube channels. So I don't like to play other people's YouTube channels because some people, they will strike you. They will file a copyright request and they'll strike your channel. Let me see. So I try to always go to like the actual news stories. Okay, I think this might be it. Lexington, Mississippi. Yep, this is it. Okay, so this next story. Well, let me read your comment before I go to the next story. You said, if the warehouse has a spot for it, I picked up my stuff from UPS at the airport a few times. There has to be an option for it. Oh yeah. I think I picked up something at UPS before. Matter of fact, I ordered. I need to take something to UPS that I ordered from Amazon because I accidentally ordered a curtain rod in the wrong color. So I then ordered the right color and I told them I was returning the wrong one. So yeah, and then they give you like a month. I love how they give you like a month to return stuff. So you don't got to hurry up and rush out, and get it back or get it back there in order to get your refund. So that's really nice about Amazon. They give you a whole damn month to send something back. But okay, so this next story that somebody sent me, it's about a Lexington police chief who got fired because he was caught it's a leaked recording. Explicit, racist, laced recording was leaked on this police chief. So let's check this out. Let me close this other screen. Okay, share audio. Well, y'all sending me some good stories. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna hit mute so we can hear this real good. Oh, once again, we're gonna put up our copyright disclaimer.
When in normal days, anything but normal, we fit your schedule with our unique tub-over-tub process installed in as little as a day. Bathfitter, it just fits. Visit bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Stoppers.
A racially charged and expletive-laced audio recording leads to the firing of Lexington's top cop. During a special called meeting, the Board of Aldermen vote to fire Sam Dobbins. Arena Side's Quentin Smith has details from that meeting and reaction from the community.
Lexington city leaders spent more than an hour in executive session discussing this issue. The board voted 3-2 to fire Dobbins effective immediately. It's a decision many say is a sigh of relief.
Terminate Chief Sam Dobbins from the position of Chief of Police with the city of Lexington.
This is the news that many in Lexington were hoping to hear.
Today, the community of Lexington, Mississippi received justice.
The board made its decision just days after former Lexington police officer Robert Lee Hooker released an audio recording from April. He says the conversation is between him and Dobbins, who at the time was his police chief. Hooker accuses Dobbins of creating a stressful and toxic work environment.
I just got to the point where you're not doing the people right, you're not doing me right, so therefore let me expose you for what you are, who you are. And that's how it happened.
We obtained the audio. In the recording, Hooker says you can hear Dobbins using the N-word.
Let me explain something to you. Come on. You're going to get in some in the street, and there's only going to be one man fighting for you. All right? Yeah. That's going to be me. Okay? Don't ever ruin that. All right? Because these other they'll let you fry. Okay?
As well as him speaking about people he's shot and killed as an officer.
I've killed 13 men in my career. Okay? Justified. Huh? In my career, I have shot and killed in the line of duty 13 different people.
You just shot so many?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Justified, bro.
Okay.
Ask around. They ain't gonna tell you no. Got a big corn shootout, man. A cornfield over there. Jimmy Dale told us he worked it. Justified, bro. I shot that 119 times. Okay? I don't give a if you kill a with a cold blood.
Do it. Right.
Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yep.
I will articulate to fix the problem. And I'm the only man in the business here that's smart enough to do it up front.
But that's not all. Hooker says Dobbins also made negative comments towards the LGBTQ community.
I don't talk queers. I don't talk. I ain't got nothing for you.
Comments that many are calling disgraceful.
Once we heard it, we were just appalled. It's like, how can a chief, an officer, use that kind of rhetoric when you're sworn to protect and serve us?
After the board voted to fire Dobbins, investigator Charles Henderson was named interim police chief. We've reached out to Dobbins multiple times today following the board's decision. We're still waiting to hear back. Quentin Smith, 3 on your.
Did y'all hear that? Whoa. Whoa. That white cop, he felt real comfortable talking to the black one, saying the N-word, saying the F-word. I mean, oh, wow. Yeah, he deserves to be fired. That is crazy. But the thing about it is that you know that shit, it happens all the time. It happens all the time. Sometimes it just don't get recorded. Just like when they be killing unarmed black people or be committing brutal crimes against black people. Mm-hmm. It happens all the time. It just don't be recorded. So, you know, kudos to that man. They said his last name was Hooker. Kudos to him for recording him, for outing him. I'm sure that community appreciates it. As we heard that one guy say, he does appreciate that, you know, he was outed or the video was leaked. But yeah, that's very disrespectful, very disrespectful. And then to hear that he said, I done killed over how many people? And he said he shot one of them 119 times, and he will do whatever it takes to get. I would certainly hope that somebody is going to do a fine-tooth, thorough investigation on every incident under that cop's record. Every incident, from shootings to arrests, complaints, everything. He has to have many complaints. Like the way he was talking and disrespect, if he's talking like that, calling black people the N-word to another black employee who is black. I mean, he's black. And you using those words with them, imagine what kind of explicit words he was using with gay people or with black people out in the field, out in the streets, out on the beat. You know, before being a police chief, after being a police chief. Yeah, said he killed over 13 people and proud as hell. Like proud as hell. That's a problem right there. Like even if you was a police officer, you walking around, oh yeah, I just shot 13 people. Yep, give me my badge, give me my trophy. Yeah, I did it. Come on now. A lot of cops who even shoot people, and it is truly, truly, truly justified, they still feel some type of way. Sometimes cops quit their jobs because they can't take it. They go get depressed, all kind of stuff. Somebody at the door. I'll be right back. Keep them entertained, Mario. See, that's why it helps to have people on here with me sometime, because if I got to go answer the door, then somebody could keep them entertained. But thank you for trying to keep them entertained, Mario. Hey, what's up, Vibralo? You said, hold on, let me go back up. You said, being my family from Mississippi, this is what people of color deal with. I believe it. Absolutely. I believe it. You said an 80-year-old black man still considered a boy in the South, and his addresses as such. And they addressed him as such. Yep. And this is just crazy. I'm glad that is out. Yeah, I'm so glad too. And for those of y'all who missed the video, basically it was a police chief in Lexington, Mississippi. He was caught on tape saying all kind of really explicitive laced comments regarding black people, regarding the gay community. It was awful. It was awful, bragging about all the people he killed, including one person who he was bragging about shooting 119. Why the hell do you need to shoot somebody 119 times, first of all? But then you bragging about it? So yeah, again, I hope that once they say he's fired. They said he's no longer on the force, but I really hope that they do a thorough, fine-tooth investigation into everything that he has done. Everything, every shooting, every arrest, every ticket. I don't care if they speeding tickets, because I'm sure there's a whole bunch of people out there that can probably testify that he spoke to them that way. Especially that tape that was leaked. It was from the white police chief talking to a black fellow employee, like one of their own per se, not one of his own, but one of the men in blue, or whatever you want to call them, whatever they call themselves, the men in blue. But and you know what? In most situations, stuff like that would probably stay concealed, because you know how they like to protect each other. Like, come on now, we see it all the time. The George Floyd situation, we see it all the time. Now all they asses in prison, all they asses got locked up, all because they wouldn't stand up for what is right. So it happens all the time in the dark. So I am so thankful to all the people who are bold enough, brave enough to record certain scenes or certain situations and then put it on Front Street, because a lot more of us need to do that, especially people in blue, the brothers and sisters in blue. They need to put that information out there, because while you're up there protecting your fellow officer, next thing you know, it could be your family member. It could be your family member that your own fellow officer beats down or shoots or beats brutally. So you never know. You never know, because I'm sure officers, they don't know everybody in your family. They might know like your husband, the husband, wife, the kids, grandparents, stuff like that, but they don't know everybody in your family. So I would definitely be scared of that. If you can sit by and watch a police officer beat somebody to death or shoot them unarmed, unjustified, and then lie, like, you can't trust them. And you ain't the same color as them, but you won't tell on them? Yeah. But that's all I got to say about that. I don't think anybody sent me anything. I got some videos that were sent to me a while ago, but those might be kind of like old news. But let me see. Let me see. Is Carrie still alive? They was doing karaoke on Carrie's channel earlier, and I was in the chat. And who was that? Sly. Y'all know Sly Jones. He be doing like the late night. What's that radio station? The late night, real slow, like jazz. What they call it? Like the Nice and Easy, or what do they call it? Not Nice and Easy, but He be doing that, and he has like that Barry White. He has that real deep radio station voice, and he be doing that at nighttime. He be reading like poems, like sexy poems and stuff, and be playing like really cool R&B, slow jam music and stuff like that. But yeah, he was over there on the panel, and he was like, jump up on here, the hood table, and sing. I was like, I didn't, because for one, yeah, like the Sunday night slow jams. Yeah, do they still do that here, Mario? And on what channel do they do it? Is it 106.9? Oh, see, our radio stations here in Omaha, they ain't like they used to be. They are not like they used to be. I don't even listen to the local radio stations here. Every radio station I listen to, it'd be like, I might listen to, if I'm in my house, I might listen to maybe Pandora sometime. But who else is that other one? Sirius. Yeah, Sirius. I might listen to Sirius. I might listen to Pandora. And what's the other one? The other one. Is it Apple? iHeart. Is it iHeart? Yeah, iHeart. I haven't listened to iHeart in a long time. You said Sunday night I go to my patio and listen. Oh, shoot. What you be doing out there on the patio? Having you a nice old drink? Yeah. I love the Sunday night soul jam segments. iHeart Radio. Yep. But as far as local, I don't know. I know we in the middle of the map and stuff, and I know we aren't as fast paced as maybe the East Coast, the West Coast, things like that. But when I would like go out of town, and I know if you live in the Midwest, you probably experience that when you go out of town, down south or to the coast or something like that, and you hear all this music, you be like, who the hell is that? When that come out? They be like, oh, that came out last year or 2 years ago. And then you're like, well, why ain't they playing this shit at home? Like, you go out of town and you hear so much good music from rap, R&B, all kind of stuff. And then you at home, like, I don't know, maybe it's a Midwest thing, but yeah, in my car, I have Sirius, and that's all I listen to. I listen to Sirius, and I listen to like 3 or 4 different stations, like the Eminem channel. Sometimes I listen to the gospel channel, the throwback 90s channel, the slow jams channel, and there's another channel that I really like. It's called Waterfalls or something like that. Watermark, something like that on Sirius. Am I saying that right? Sirius. Yeah, I think I'm saying it wrong. Sirius. Y'all know what I mean. Sirius XM. I always say Sirius. But yeah, wine and chill, baby. Ooh, that just reminded me. I got some wine in the freezer. Y'all, I'm about to freeze the hell out of this wine. Hold on, let me go take it out. You said I get a lot of my music sent to me by my DJ friends in Memphis. They get all the hell yeah. Now you already know. I don't know if you ever heard me talk about my Memphis family, but the majority of my family lives in Memphis because my family comes from Mississippi and they migrated to Memphis. And a few families out of like 17 kids that my great grandparents had, a few of them moved away, but the rest of them stayed put right in Memphis. So when I tell you we have family everywhere, all up and through Memphis and Mississippi, it's crazy. But let me get my wine out the freezer, y'all. Uh-oh, it's too late. Oh, it's too late. Oh. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Hold on. This is what happens when you put your wine in the freezer and you forget that you put it in there. Now I call myself, oh, I'm gonna put it in there just for a little bit, like 30 minutes, and I totally forgot about it. Look at that bottle. Y'all probably can't see it too well. Can you see it all cracked? Ain't that some shit? Ugh. And this is Arbor Mist Moscato Mango Strawberry. Oh, shit. Damn it. Oh, my God. Oh my God. I cannot believe. I cannot believe I did that. I cannot believe I did that. Did y'all see that? It broke in the freezer. And the funny thing about it is I heard something like maybe 15, 20 minutes ago before somebody knocked on my door. And I thought it was the ice maker, you know, because the ice maker, that should be scaring me in the middle of the night. You be up there just laying down and you hear this. And it's the damn ice falling in the tray. But I'm slowly getting used to it. I'm slowly getting used to it since I moved here. But when I first moved here, y'all talking about walking around with my shit on my hip. Like, what's that noise? What's that noise? Is somebody trying to break in the back door? And then I get to the kitchen. I hear the noise coming from the refrigerator, and it's the ice dropping down. But yeah, I know, Mario. I need a white. Well, see, I'm telling you, the plan was I had got off of work because I worked a long day today. I said, let me throw this little wine in the freezer because, you know, I could have put it in the refrigerator, but, you know, it takes longer to cool. And so I was like, let me put it in the freezer. And I forgot. I just forgot it was in there. But yeah, that's why I'm gonna get a wine cooler. I told my son I want me a because I used to have a refrigerator for my bedroom long time ago. But one day I was in the freezer part of my little room refrigerator, and I was trying to get the ice, some ice that had you know, built up, and I accidentally stabbed the refrigerator. And you know, if you accidentally stab or puncture a hole in your freezer, that that chemical leaks out. And I had to immediately, we had to take that thing outside and put it outside in the yard because that chemical from the freezer, what do they call it? The Freon, whatever that shit is called. I don't know what exactly it's called, but you know, it's really strong. And it started seeping through immediately. I was just sitting there in my room like, dang, I just put a hole in my refrigerator. And then I walked out the room and came back in my bedroom, and it was like this smell. And I was like, oh, hell no, I'm about to die. So, yeah, we had to take that little refrigerator out. And I was like, dang, ever since then, I've been wanting another one. So that's just two things I'm going to have to get. I'm going to have to get another refrigerator to go in my room. And, yeah, like you said, a wine cooler. That's what I need, a wine cooler. Mm-hmm. And I'll probably put my wine cooler. I'll probably put it in my laundry right next to my on the other side of the kitchen. I have a upstairs laundry, so I might put it in there because it has like a lot of storage space in there and stuff. So I might put it in there. I don't know. But yes, is there any other topics that you guys want to discuss? I'm trying to check my other messages because I'm gonna just be honest. I ain't really watched a lot of news. I've been busy, you know, busy trying to get the crib together since we moved here, and that seems like a nonstop thing. Like every time I turn around, Matter of fact, Mario, why I bought some rods or whatever you call those things, some towel holders for like the main bathroom. Me and my son opened up that thing and it got all these screws and pieces and shit. And then it said we need a what did they call that screw? A ply screw or it's like a tiny screw and it just has one line through it and it's real tiny and we gotta like take it off the edge of the child. It's always something. I'm like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. My son didn't know what the hell he was doing. We didn't have a tool. So I'm like, do I really got to call somebody over here to put something like that on my damn wall? Like, I've been calling people left and right. I need somebody to do this. I need somebody to do this. I need somebody to put the TVs on the wall. I need somebody to put furniture together. I need somebody to dump shit, dump old furniture, pick up new furniture. I have really been mostly lucky to have some dependable, reliable people, you know, to help me out. Like seriously, like when I went to get some new furniture, when I went to get some new furniture, I had got a new dinette set or kitchen set, whatever you want to call it. And I got a new bedroom set and some other stuff. And I literally called somebody from the store and said, could you come and pick this up for me because they can't deliver it until such and such day. And then, you know, they deliver it, but they talking about they so backed up, they ain't putting shit together. Like, I'm like, what the fuck y'all mean? Y'all ain't putting shit together. I can't put this shit together. So the person who I called was Mario. I'm sure you probably know who I called, but they do all kind of stuff. They do towing, they do yard work, they do all kind of shit. They put furniture together, dump stuff, pick up stuff. But yeah, they do a whole bunch of shit. But yeah, I called that person and he said, man, I'm doing something right now on another job, but give me an hour and I'll be at the furniture store. And they came to the furniture store, picked up all my shit, drove it to my house, and they did not leave my house until everything was put together in its rightful spot. And I was like, oh yeah, I made sure I tipped them really good too. But yeah, it's nice to have some reliable people to help you out, you know, and when you can't do shit yourself. But you said you use 3M strips. Now the 3M strips, those are those like sticky, like they like kind of cushiony, right? They like kind of the soft stuff, and you stick it on the wall, and then you stick whatever you want on the wall on top of that. Is that what you're talking about? You say yes? Oh, you saying yes to reliable people, or you saying yes to the 3M strips? Was I right about that? I wonder if I might got some 3M strips. What do the M stand for? 3 motherfucking strips? No. What does it stand for? 3 mighty strips? Yeah, they double side. Okay. So so I'm with you. So yeah, I'll try that. But yes, honey, I gotta get up early in the morning. It's gonna be a long day tomorrow. I'm gonna get up early in the morning. I'm working tomorrow. And then my cousin, he's throwing a birthday party at the park, at the water park, and in honor of their father who passed away a long time ago. So they're celebrating his birthday, which they do like every year. And it's supposed to be 100-something degrees out there. I'm like, oh God. And then I'm supposed to have my grandson tomorrow. And his mom was like, I don't want my baby out in the heat like that. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess we can't go to that. So, but I don't want him out in the heat like that. She didn't even have to tell me I'm a mama. I'm a whole mama. He's a little bitty baby. Shoot. And when it comes to little bitty babies, little kids, when they get too hot or when they start getting heat exhaustion and stuff like that, they don't know to say I'm hot. They don't know to say what exactly is wrong with them. So yeah, I'm like, you know, bigger kids, they can be like, Mom, I'm hot, you know, but it's supposed to be 100-some degrees. And even though they're going to the water park, he's one in a few months. He's like, what? Let's see, March, April, May, June, July. So yeah, he's like 14 months right now. Yeah, he's like 14 months. So, you know, he's walking, but he's not breakout walking like and run and jump and all, you know, he ain't to that point yet. So I really don't want to have him out there, even if they're gonna be in the water park, because I can see him now falling, getting ran over by all the other kids that's just running and ripping and running around the place. So chasing him out there in that heat, I'm like, I don't think I can do it. And I was like, dang, I really want to go. Yeah, they break out bad. I break out bad from the beat. I get heat rashes when I in the heat too long. I sure do. And people were like, what? Sure, let me sit out in the heat too long. It'd be all up and down my arms. And I think I have like 2 other cousins who are like the same complexion as me. And they break out too. They get like the rashes, the heat bumps, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's going to be 101 degrees tomorrow. And me and my baby, my little grandson, we're going to be right here in the house chilling after I get off of work. We're going to just be up in here chilling like a villain. So yeah, I'm working all day. And then he's going to come over a little later, you know, after I wind down from work and give me a little rest. Then he's going to come over tomorrow. He's going to spend the night with me. So yeah, that's like my weekend thing. If I ain't out doing something with my friends, like going out to eat or something like that, or doing a little shopping, like, ooh, I love thrift store shopping, y'all. I love thrift store shopping. I like getting new shit too. Don't get me wrong. I buy new, I buy used. So, you know, I ain't too proud to go to no thrift store, because you can find some amazing things at the thrift stores. But yeah, so if I'm not doing that on the weekend with one of my homegirls or something, then I have my little baby, my little grandson. He'd be over here kicking it with me. You said they should have had a spot that's indoor, outdoor, so people. And I did ask them that. You know, I said, are you guys going to have it indoors? Are you going to have like the gazebo, not the gazebo, but the what do you call it, Mario? The what do you call the building at the park? The not the gazebo. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The building that you can rent, and it has like kitchens in there, and you can throw parties and, you know, all that kind of stuff. The pavilion. So I asked them, was they going to rent out the pavilion or have it somewhere cool? And they said, no, it's going to be outside at the park. So I'm sure they'll have some fun and enjoy it, but it's going to be hot. It's going to be hot. Yeah, the pavilion. Yeah, so, you know, I already figured that my grandson's mom would be like, too hot. Don't take my baby. So, because I didn't plan on it anyway. I'm like, no, I love my fam. I love my cousin on there. And I know they know how I am. I love family time, getting together, all that kind of stuff. You know, I am like a social butterfly. Just in case you guys have not noticed from following me or being subscribed to one of my channels, I am a social butterfly. So I do like to hang out and stuff and throw get-togethers and parties and barbecues, and I love to do all that kind of stuff. But so yeah, hopefully I'll be able to hook up with them another time soon. But I am still having my get-together at the end of the month. Mario, is you coming for real? And you a DJ, aren't you? You gonna DJ? Hey, Mr. DJ. Hey. Everybody likes to party all night. Yeah, we can use a DJ instead of me. Ooh, I hate DJing at my own get-togethers. And then when you ask somebody else to do it, they be like, well, what do y'all want to hear? Like, just play anything. Play from the news to the old, to the in-between, and back around again. Just play anything. Just, you know, keep the music going. and I am a good DJ. I'm a bomb ass DJ. But I'm an old school bomb ass DJ. Y'all want me to play the best of the 80s and the 90s and the 99 to the 2000s? I got you. But all this newer stuff, I ain't got you. I ain't got you. You said hell to the no. You said the thermostat says it feels like Satan toenails outside. What day is the party? I got to make sure my schedule ain't already done. Yeah, you the manager. You better tell them you taking off. Shoot. And you got them some AC in there. Shoot, it ain't like they at Popeyes where they walking around there sweating from the window to the walls. Shoot, your employees got AC, ice, water, probably get a free or a discounted meal. But yeah, it's gonna be at the end of the month. It's gonna be like I think the last Saturday of the month. So yeah. All right, let me check my messages. 1 second. Oh yeah, I already showed that one. But other than that, what's been going on, y'all? What's been going on? I haven't been doing much. Like I said, I haven't really been watching news. I've been watching a little YouTube beefs that's been going on, a little shit on the YouTube beef streets, the beef sector of YouTube. Now, I, unlike some people, am looking forward to VS, the creator of TCC, to come back to YouTube because it's just a whole bunch of shit that's been constantly going on since she was kicked off the social media, since she was arrested, since she went to jail, since that big fight at the IHOP. So 3 years was her sentence, I believe, to stay off of social media. And then, of course, she had to pay like a fine or something, I think, a fine or some sort. But there's been a lot of stuff being said on these YouTube streets, a lot of stuff that was done. Excuse me, some water. That water's so cold. Ooh. Uh-oh, who's this? Oh, is this my girl?
I don't wanna bore you with it. Oh, what I love you, I love you more and more. Girl, when I tell you, putting that little
You better sing.
That little monster was getting on my nerves so bad.
Your grandson.
Oh Lord, it took my daughter's boyfriend to put him to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
He put him right to sleep. It took about 5 minutes.
Oh well, yeah. Tell him we can use you every night.
You hear me?
Sure. Put him on payroll. Put him on payroll.
Oh no, hold it. No, wait, hold it.
Mario said I do crew appreciation days. Who got a Mega Million ticket at 6? Oh, Sislo, the Mega Million is 660 million.
Girl, let's go in.
Girl,
I got 5 on it.
I got 5 on it.
Come on, y'all, let's do this.
How much are they? How much is a Mega ticket?
I think it's $2, ain't it? Something like that.
I got 5 on it.
Come on, let's get about 5 or 10 of us to make up a bunch of numbers.
You know, even
if it's 10 of us, that's still, if it's 10 of us, that's still what, 60 million each.
Mario, when is the next drawing? So nobody won today? I don't even know when they do it, like when they draw.
Yep, it's $2. Hey, Kaya, the Mega Million is $660 million. We can all get us a couple of tickets in a pool.
But when do they draw again? Do they draw on Saturday, Sunday, Monday?
I don't know, girl. I don't even know.
I will go out tomorrow morning because I gotta go to the bank anyway.
Girl,
I will
listen.
stop
I
from the
will
bank
find
and go to the
$10 to send you. You heard
girl.
me?
Better get
Oh
all
no.
these
Oh
get under
no.
the
You get
cushion.
10 over there. I get 10 out here. We'll find in different places and across the country to get 10 tickets.
Let me call my sons up.
Everybody get 10. We get 10 people in that pool. We still get 60 million each. After taxes, probably go home with about a third of that.
Like 30 million. Now I can live off of 30 million.
Girl, I can live off 30.
I will pay this house off so
right
fast. I will pay this house out so fast and rent it out and buy me some more properties and move to somewhere where it's warm. I'm gonna have me like 3 vacation.
Nobody knows your name.
I'm gonna have like 3 vacation houses
where you can buy your own airplane. You can buy your own air to breathe and the water from the stream. You want to go where nobody knows your name.
Hey.
You hear me?
Yep.
I'm going to go to a place where I can name my own animals all over the
Girl,
world.
get your own island.
You heard me?
Get your own little island off the coast of like Florida or somewhere.
A COVID-free, STD-free island.
Monkeypox free. Don't forget monkeypox.
Monkey, funky, donkey.
He said, find the old and the Mexican, see where they shop. When it's this high, I analyze the numbers, see what's pulled next. He said, find the old and the Mexican. You know what, Mario? You a mess. You a mess. I don't know where bro at. He sent me all these links with these stories that he wanted to discuss, but then he didn't he hasn't been here yet, so I don't already discussed the stories that he sent me.
Girl, there's so much going on over this way.
Well, what's going on over there? What's going on in D-Town?
We had 2 police officers killed, 1 retired police officer, and just laid another police officer to rest, Officer Lauren Courts. Mm-hmm. That was the saddest thing ever. And he was killed by a 19-year-old.
Oh wow!
Who wanted death by
fire or something?
Death by cop.
I think I heard about that. Did that just happen?
Yeah, and he really, that young man has some mental issues because he had an interaction with the police quick. He had the interaction with the police before that, and then the other retired police officer girl. They had been looking for him for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and they found him in a field not far from his house. The young man, his neighbor girl, allegedly broke into his home, stole his car, stole his guns, committed crimes with his stuff, and shot up somebody's house with the police officer's gun. When they went in there, they said it was a sign of a struggle. So he killed the guy and dumped this man's body. Police officer girl, retired cop. That was the sad girl. I just can't. And then we had like 3 incidents where kids were shot by 12-year-old family members or whatever. One young lady that went to the school that my good girlfriend is a teacher at. She was killed. She was 12, killed by her 13-year-old boyfriend, passing around a gun, playing with it. The gun that they were playing with was stolen out of East Point. Get out of my ear with that.
All these kids with these guns.
All the kids with these guns. And then they're still searching for the other baby's remains.
Oh, what's going on with that? You got any status update or anything?
No updates. They still searching for her body. Oh my God, her auntie, the one that went to my church, she just moved to Atlanta. So it's
And
just,
y'all, do they really think that he's telling the truth about what he did with her?
yeah,
So why?
at this point, he took a plea bargain. He don't have no reason to lie at this point.
I mean, still, he can still lie.
Yeah,
ain't nobody. He can say anything.
No, but he still served time for her murder. So,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He can still lie. He could have put her in a river somewhere.
No, he said he dumped her in a dumpster.
I know, but I'm just saying, do they really think that he telling the truth on that? I mean, he lied so many times leading up to that, so I don't know.
Right. Then my younger cousin's funeral was in the morning at 9:00. So it's just grief everywhere, and it's just too much going on.
Yeah, it is a lot going on.
It's
I know
just
somebody
sad.
called me the other day. I ain't gonna say their names or the details, but they said they think they need a counselor or a therapist or something. And I just basically told them, if that's what you really think you need, because people in our community, they don't reach out for stuff like that. We just always try to fix it on our own. So I said, if that's what you really think you need, then let's get it
Go
done.
for it. Yeah. Go for it. Because listen, mental health is no joke. And if anytime you have someone reaching out saying that they need help, it give it to them. You know what I'm saying? It's just this day and time, girl. I mean, like I haven't been really talking a lot. You don't even have an idea, sis, of what I'm going through right now. You have no idea what I'm up against right now. But, I'm not going to put the sad side out there. And all I keep saying is, God is bigger than what I'm going through.
Any situation.
Does that mean that I don't get sad, that I don't get discouraged, that I don't cry, that I don't break down, that I don't know? It don't mean none of that, because I do. But I just know at the end, I got to change my approach and my testimony. Because you know what? I don't want the enemy to have the victory over me by me getting lost in my problems and not, if I say that God is bigger, if I say that I serve a God who can do this and do that, then I gotta trust and believe it. I can't just trust God for part of the word and not put it all in action. I have to step forward and put my big girl drawers on and live big in this.
Put them drawers on top of them girls on big girl.
If I gotta put some suspenders on with them, you hear me?
Pull them all up to the stomach.
Yeah, because how can I stand boldly and declare and declare and proclaim the word of the Lord, and I don't even believe what I'm speaking?
Yeah.
Does that mean? Listen, the word says, "No weapon formed against me will prosper, and every tongue that rises up against me, thou shalt condemn." Now, that don't mean that the weapon won't be formed. It just means it won't prosper, that it won't win. Yeah. It doesn't mean that we won't go through stuff. And guess what? Sometimes we got to go through it, and God got to bring us out of it for us to never want to go back to it again. It's kind of like being addicted to something. You know what I'm saying? You appreciate the DTs because once you go through the DTs and they are uncomfortable and painful, whatever the case may be, you don't ever want to go through that again. So you appreciate your recovery. You appreciate it. Does that make it hard? I mean, does that make it easy? Like, oh, this is a breeze. No, it don't make it an easy breeze. Does that keep you from being tempted? No, it doesn't. But you wonder if your victory over that situation was better than you not being delivered at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we got to go through some tough stuff to appreciate the victory on the other side. How they say, we got to go through the test to appreciate the ammonia. You know,
I agree, shoot. I agree. I didn't shit. Trust me. I've been on this earth long enough to have a
yeah,
lot of tests and a lot of testimonies. But I wanted to comment on Mario. You might want to give him a little update because I don't know if he know the whole story when we was discussing it before. But he said he would like to know the details of the plea because a good lawyer would put in a deal that if remains are not found, he can argue. He can't argue nobody. He can argue nobody no crime. But in this case, the boy admitted it, right?
yeah. And another thing was, you know, they saw her in the car. You know, he picked her up.
He
was the
threw
last
away her
one with
purse.
her.
Is that the one where? No, that's a different story.
No, he actually had her in his vehicle.
Yeah.
And not only that, they were cousins.
Right.
They were related to each other.
Cousins
And
in
they
law.
grew up with each other. So it's like he came forth because of his love for his family, even though he said she just died. He didn't say how she died. He didn't say how many. And 9 times out of 10, she probably got a hold to a bad perp or a bad Vicodin or a bad
I
piece
think
of
he
something.
tried to take advantage of her, and I think he hurt her. That's what I believe.
He could have very well hurt her.
Remember, he was
Whatever
flirting
case-
with her. He was sending her inappropriate text messages like y'all
Exactly.
y'all family, and you
Exactly.
trying to get in her skins, and you her cousin.
And
So I
you are-
believe that she probably tried to fight him off because he was probably trying to do something when they was getting high because he did say they was getting high, and I think that he tried something and she probably fought him. But I don't know. We'll never know the truth because she's no longer here. You know, from what he's saying, she's no longer here. So we'll never know the full truth.
Hold on a sec. Because you ain't gonna move. Let's go ahead and scoot on. You all right. Stay there. We'll get up off it.
Yeah, but
I got rid of one of them and the other one was sitting up here laying on me. She won't move. Okay, come on back, Twinkle Toes.
oh, amen to Mario. He said, in this world, you got to have the whole armor of God and strong faith in Him.
You
He
hear
said
me?
God won't ever take you to a place where God's grace can't protect you. Amen.
Ooh,
Say it.
Huh?
Say
Grace
it.
and mercy. You hear me?
That's the reason why a lot of us are still here because of God's grace.
God's grace is that unmerited, that undeserved favor. And God's mercy keeps you from getting what you do deserve.
Leave it to me, man. We all be dead.
God's grace gives you what you don't deserve, and God's mercy keeps you for it protects you from what you do deserve.
Yep.
You hear me? Come on here, Mario.
Preach, Mario. Preach.
Come on here, Mario.
I know you have some preacher in you.
Come on here, Mario. Come on, Mario.
Do a whole little two-step in here.
I'm on my phone, so if it's making any crazy noises.
Oh, I don't hear nothing. What's the temperature there? It was 100 today here.
It was like close to 90, if not 90. It's been hot these last few days, girl.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's my son's birthday, which is also my would have been my baby brother's 53rd birthday.
How old is your son? He's like 15 or 16?
13.
That's all.
My brother was 14. Girl. And almost 6
You got a girlfriend yet?
Yeah, he probably does. He ain't told me yet, but I'll check his phone.
Mario said I put him first and try to live right, and I'm blessed. Thank you. That's all you gotta do. That's what I believe, because we all have sinned and we all fall short, and nobody's perfect. I might sin today, and I might sin tomorrow. I might sin next month. But
and guess what, Mario?
You try to live right, and you try your best to treat people right. It makes a big difference. I do believe in our fate.
Look.
I do believe that.
He died twice. And my mom, listen, the year before my mother passed, Mario, the year before my mother passed, my mother died. My mother died. She arrested 3 times.
Mhm.
She arrested 3 times. She said she heard them say, Joyce, come back, come back, come back. 3 times my mother left here the year before she passed away. And then, I kid you not, while she was on the fighting for her life, 3 days straight, I stayed in that hospital with her, in that ICU for 3 days to keep her awake because she couldn't go to sleep. If she would have went to sleep, we would have lost her permanently because the oxygen levels in her brain, the carbon monoxide levels were so high that she was delirious. So she actually, my mother was born, she was in hell. And she was like, because she kept saying, telling me, go back, go back. You can't come with me. You have those children. But she said chilling, because she was country. My mom was country. She said, you got those children. Go back, go back. You can't go with me. And she started saying, oh, it's hot. It's hot. It's so hot. It's so hot. And she was like, they got these chains on me. Why y'all got these chains on me? And I said, woman of God, the devil is a lie. Because you are a woman of God. My mother was an evangelist. I said, honey, you going in the wrong direction. I know you ain't going nowhere because the devil got you heading in the wrong direction. Come on, turn around here and come on back. And I kept talking to her and talking to her. And this is the crazy part. On that 3rd day, I fell asleep on the bedside. I fell asleep. I was up 3 days straight. It was the brightest, sunniest day. I fell asleep. I had to just nod it off. Tired, when I went to sleep, I heard somebody clapping and screaming, saying, wake up, wake up. Ain't no time to be sleeping. I'm here. I'm here. It was my mother. She had come back. She ran from the dark side back to this side. Do you hear me? She came back and she was alive. And guess what day it was? It was my brother's and my son's birthday.
Oh, wow.
It was my brother. It was July 23rd, 2010. I will never forget that. I asked God for more time. God gave me 1 more year. Almost exactly 1 year later, July the 4th, 2011, right before midnight, my mother left here. My mother passed away on the 4th of July. When I came out of the hospital, fireworks was going off everywhere. Beautiful fight. The whole world was celebrating. And I was grieving. That thing like that took me out of here. But you know,
do you have like a something against, like, I know like some people when things happen around like a holiday or something like that, they might
it's hard
like
for me.
Christmas or Thanksgiving, they might not want to celebrate.
Yeah, I haven't been celebrating the 4th for the last. My mom been gone 12 years, 11 years. I'm sorry. I have not celebrated 4th of July.
I understand, because some people are like that. Like,
it just hurts so bad because it was an allergic reaction, and then they punctured my mom's lungs. Trying to put that central line in, they punctured her lungs. But you know, and then after that, my dad, then my brother. 8 months after my dad, I lost a really good friend of mine. I mean, just one thing. My little cousin was killed. Girl, and then Prince. And when I tell you I was a Prince fan since I was like 12. Oh my God. Ooh, that was like another family member. So it was just one thing after the other, one thing after the other, one thing after the other. So it's just domino.
Yeah.
But God got me here. God got me here for a reason.
Yep. And Mario said he had a similar experience the last time he had a seizure, and he was talking to his dad, who been gone since 98, and his dad told him, we ain't ready for you, go back. And Mario woke up and left the next day.
Look at you.
That's a miracle, but God.
And listen, you might need to write a book about that Mario, because a lot of people don't understand. When they got another chance, they need to take it and run with it. And just like you said, Mario, if you know you're doing your best to live right, guess what the word of God says? That no good thing will he withhold from them that walk uprightly before the Lord. So when you are doing everything you know to live right, God won't hold nothing back from you. And you don't hold back your testimony, because other people overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of your testimonies. Somebody needs to hear Tanya's testimony, Mario's testimony, Lori's testimony. Somebody needs to hear that. You hear me? That's why, listen, I said as soon as I can, T, I'm going to do a 3-4 day shut-in at a hotel somewhere. I don't care if it's a no-tell motel. Not a bed bug hotel, but a no-tell motel. Shut myself in for 3 days and finish this book.
Well, Mario said he got a book too that he ain't published. It's called By God's Grace and Mercy. I got a book too that I ain't finished. I started my book years ago, but my book ain't nothing like what y'all writing about.
You don't know that, though, sir.
No, I do know.
Oh, I'm saying the impact.
My book is about childhood abuse. That's what mine is about.
That impact, yes, and your story is, girl, all that's in my book.
Yep, mine is about childhood abuse within the family.
Yep, me too, man.
That's what mine is about. I started writing it a long time ago.
Remember when I told you one of my abusers died from COVID? And the crazy part about it was when my daughter was in a coma, I had a dream about, it was him and his brother. And I had a dream because his brother kept calling me. And in the dream, he called. And I said, you know what, Tim? I said, the only reason why I answered this phone is because I hope that one day you will apologize for what you did to me. I said, but you know what? I forgive you. You don't have to say you're sorry. I forgive you and I forgive yourself. And go on about your business. But I don't need you to call me no more. I'm fine. When I woke up from that dream, I asked God to help me forgive everybody that ever hurt me. And I started calling people's name out. And his brother was one of them. And I had no idea that man was in the hospital right there, dying from COVID. Never knew till I woke up. When I found out, like a few days later, and I said, oh my God, I'm so glad that I asked God to help me to forgive him. Hey, Deanna.
Hey, Deanna Boo. I was just waiting on you to finish before I said anything. Hey, Deanna. Happy anniversary again. Happy anniversary. You can hop on the link if you want to.
Happy anniversary, girl. Chat. I love her voice.
Oh, I hear myself in your background, sister.
Oh, my finger. Is that better?
Hello?
Is that a little better?
Hello?
It's no. It's still like,
yeah.
Okay, I might have to hop off because it's this phone. Well, it gave us a good run for a couple of minutes, didn't it?
Or you can you like log out and come back in?
No, I might just have to hop off the phone and I go get my laptop.
Yeah,
I gotta go. I gotta start baking anyway now that this big kid's asleep.
Oh, what you baking?
Some banana bread and some my son want a red velvet cake for his birthday tomorrow.
Ooh, red velvet. You know what? I saw your post the other day. You was giving food away. I was like, ooh, if I was in Detroit. You was like, I just feel like giving food away. You was baking food and baking cakes and banana pudding. What did you make some banana pudding? I love banana pudding. Oh my God. I love. My mama got me hooked on that stuff when I was a little girl. I love me some banana pudding. And that's usually one of the desserts that I always make on the holidays. Hey, Deanna Boo.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Girl, we is doing good. How you doing?
So far, so good, girl. Waiting on Josh asked to come out this bathroom. We're supposed to be watching some movie, honey. I don't know.
What kind of movie is it? Like a family
Oh,
movie or
I
scary
don't
movie?
know. What,
Or
Josh? What you say that name of that movie was?
is it like on Netflix? Is it like on
He
cable?
talking about it's a new Resident Evil out
Oh, I heard about
on
that.
Netflix.
Yeah,
So we gonna
Netflix.
watch that,
You need to
girl.
watch it and let me know how it is because
I will. I like stuff like that now.
Sometimes they keep remaking these movies and making new movies, and I be like, damn, like okay,
Girl,
like the Jason.
I should have been on the
Michael
camera.
Myers.
Look, the hood tag. I should have been on the camera, girl. Me and you hitting that cup at the same time.
Girl, you should have been on here earlier, Deanna. I put some wine, some Moscato. It was some flavor that I wanted to try. I can't. Girl, the thing's sitting in the sink. I put it in the freezer, and you know. You ain't supposed to put wine in the freezer. But I meant to just leave it in there for
Why
like
not?
15 minutes because it busted. The whole bottle.
Oh shit.
The whole bottle busted in my freezer. And I was so
pissed.
upset. I was so upset. And I showed them, like, if for the people who might want to see it, I rewind. But I was like, oh shit. I was sitting here like, oh, I forgot my wine in the freezer. And I went and grabbed it. And I was like, oh my God, the whole top of the bottle just flew off.
It was stub off.
It just flew off. And it had like a crack. The whole bottle was cracked all the way around, but thank God it wasn't no glass or nothing. It kind of stayed together. The top just blew off. The whole top of the bottle.
Lord. Girl, you better start getting some damn ice. Damn that.
That's what I normally do, but I was like, oh, I'm gonna just put it in here for a few minutes. I totally forgot.
And you know them new refrigerators and freezers and shit is not playing, honey.
And that's what it was. Yeah, strawberry apricot. That's what it was, Mark. Oh man, I wanted to try it so bad. And it was at strawberry apricot.
Apricot.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just buy some more tomorrow. Shit.
Hey Mario. My bad, honey. I was trying to get on a link I had and left out the chat.
Yeah, but I'm gonna just do like Mario said and buy me a wine cooler. That's what I need.
Girl,
what?
Call me tomorrow.
For real?
You off tomorrow?
No, girl, you know I work all the time, but I can still call you.
Call me tomorrow. I'm going back to my little spot.
Okay.
And they had one small one. It looked like it might hold, let me see. 36, maybe 9 to 12 bottles.
Okay.
And it's electric. Girl, that shit would look so sharp in your kitchen.
Yes,
it's stainless steel. It was stainless steel. It said they wanted $99 for it. They got one a little bit bigger. For like $149. Girl, they had stock up on them, and I told Josh, I said, "Oh, I need to give me one of these." Now you said something. Call me. I'm gonna go over there tomorrow and see if they still have them.
Okay, bet.
And I'm gonna let
Mario. I said I need that, and I said I also need another refrigerator for my bedroom. So,
they had them in there too, bitch. Call me. You gonna have to FaceTime. What you call it? You got Duo,
like Facebook. I do it like an inbox or something.
Oh yeah, we got Facebook. Yeah, you just Facebook me.
Yeah.
And so I can let you see it. Yeah. When I'm in the store. Hey Tracy, not Stacy, girl. What's going on, hon?
Girl, it's Friday night. Just
okay.
Hey.
Look, RIP to them checks already.
Girl.
Okay,
who else do I owe money to?
Okay, you want some too? Oh shit, I forgot you were standing over there.
Girl, I got some people who's demolishing my front yard, and these Mexicans, Hispanic.
Doing your it's gonna be lit. See, we don't have those options here. I hate it too. I'm slick jealous of it. Girl. But I did get my yard cleaned out, so I ain't gonna trip. My fence line, girl, I've been hollering about my fence line
the most beautiful
for a minute.
Yard,
girl, Josh had to let that yard get real raunchy. You just don't know, honey. I was
Girl.
fussing. And today, girl, I went outside. I said, oh, girl, my fence line was clean. I couldn't even say nothing, honey.
That
'Cause
is like if y'all have like family reunions and things like that. Like we will always like, okay, my family who live in Memphis, they own a park, okay? They own, like there's a park that had kind of just went downhill and the city was just like tired of, I guess taking care of it. Yeah, so they put it up for sale and it had a pavilion, it has a house on it and everything. So 2 of my cousins who are brothers in Memphis, they bought it. So when we have our reunions, I mean, it's so big and all the grass and the land.
I bet you that's so nice.
It's beautiful. So yeah, I like your land. Y'all can do all kind of shit out there.
Girl, act a fool. We hadn't got us some plastic and stuff so we could do some water slide, but we've been too lazy. We ain't did it yet.
Girl, you know what? I seen something on the news the other day, and it was about how to make money from your property. People be renting out their pools. They be renting out all the like they be renting out like this one homeowner. They have a big yard like you guys, and they rent out for people to rent doggy dates or something, or doggy play dates where they just rent it for like an hour or so. They play frisbee with their dog, and just get a dog exercise. And
you know what? I ain't never thought of that, girl.
Kind of stuff. They was just like, it was on like Good Morning America, and they gave all these options for people who have like pools and a lot of land and things like that. Yeah, this one guy, he said he makes a lot of money every year. Like he probably made like 100-some thousand every year. He said within like 4 months, what they was doing on their property, renting it and stuff like that, he said he made 4 times that amount in 6 months. And the reason why he wasn't at his job no more because he got laid off at the beginning of COVID. And then his wife came up with this idea, well, why don't we do this? We need some quick money. They started renting out their pool for pool parties. And he said over like 4 or 5 months, he made more money than he's ever made before.
I could believe it.
I was like, shoot, a pool party at a house, you ain't got to worry about being in the public. And they was letting them grill and all kind of shit. So
let's see, if I had enough land with a pool on it, where I ain't had to worry about them coming to the house, and that'll be some shit there, honey.
Yeah, you better get your pool out there.
Look, and I can't swim.
The pool out there, you got enough space for it.
The owner of the pool can't swim. Hell, I have a pool, but girl, please.
You better get like one of those 5-foot deep pools, Danny, because you taller than me, okay?
Our pool is about, it come about up to my breast. The water do.
Remember you was in it.
Yeah, but other than that, girl, you see, I can't fool around all that water, child.
You better have you one of those things that go around your waist.
Okay, I'm gonna need one around the legs
around
too.
The wrist. I used to send my kids to the pool looking like that. They be like, "Mama, please, do we gotta wear all this?"
Shit, Mama can't swim. Somebody gotta say you better float on back over here.
I can't swim either. So they had them on their ankles, on their arms, around their waist. They be like, we just all we gonna do is just float across the top of the water.
Yeah. Look, learn to relax, and when you get older, you can take them off and float.
Yeah, Tracy said park. That's amazing. They could do private events. Yeah, like I'm serious, man. I'm serious. People is making all kind of money, just doing all kind of hustles. Like I posted this thing on Facebook, and I said, if you didn't learn how to hustle during the pandemic, then you ain't got it in you.
I learned before the pandemic, so I know time's been hard for me.
Exactly. Exactly. Like shit. That's the time where you get your hustle on. People was doing all kind of shit.
Okay. You got that right, honey. Folks was learning how to do this and doing that. And everybody and their mama went to learning how to sew and some more shit. I said, now remember time we couldn't even find sewing machines. We was talking about this a while back. I think Miss Pam, it was on her channel. And we was talking about the old sewing machines and stuff, and how couldn't nobody find them. Next thing you know, girl, the pandemic hit, everybody sewing. I said, well, damn.
Yep, and I was just talking about that the other day because my one of my god sisters, she's thinking about creating something for females that like teach you all kind of things, like how to do like minor repairs on your car inside.
Oh
your
yeah,
how
I
to
can help
sew,
do that,
like,
honey.
yeah, like all kind of stuff, how to sew, how to get your credit right, how to buy a house. I mean, she has all these ideas in her head that she has for this company.
Okay.
Do. And I was like, I'm down to help you out and everything. But
So you know how to cook.
How to cook. Like I have a cousin who she just started once a month. This person at this daycare is allowing her to use her daycare kitchen, but once a month she teaches teenage girls how to cook. And every month it might be soul food, it might be Italian, it might be Mexican. You know, she does something every month and she teaches it to teenage girls. So
now that's real good. Cause you'll be surprised, honey. I got friends, grown friends, can't change their own tire, can't change their oil. Child, please, I knew how to do all that before, man.
And my dad always used to say, "You should know how to do this. You should know how to do that." I'm like, Dad, can I just pump the gas?
Mine had me changing the tire, changing the oil. And I never forget one time me and my homegirl, we was right in Jackson, Mississippi. Girl had a flat on the side of the highway. This bitch gonna look over here at me, tell us what we gonna do. I said, you finna get your big ass out because I gotta change my tire. That's what we finna do.
Yeah, lift the car up.
Yeah. I gotta change this tire. So what we finna do? Ain't nothing else to do. And it's dark. We out here on the road. You can watch for these trucks and cars.
Right. As long as they're not like super tight, like super duper tight, you can take them lug nuts off of there.
Okay. All you gotta do is loosen them up before you pump the car up off the ground. And no matter how tight they is, you'll get them loose because all the weight already still on the ground.
Girl, I know. I'm talking about, like, you know, sometimes people try to be rusted. Like the damn shit be rusted on there because the tire should have
been. Been there, done that, girl. Whole damn thing been broke off on your ass.
I seen somebody try their damnedest to get some off. It was just rusted on. I was like,
okay.
How old is the car?
Now, if it's at that point, I'm gonna try to drive it on to some safety.
Hell yeah, we gonna go 2 miles an hour like Luda.
Look, okay, whoop, right on there. Look, we go whoop this thing right on to the sunlight, honey.
Yes. I'm telling you, just try not to ruin the rim.
I think I used to do that, drive a child running up on curves and shit. Until a rim up in a minute.
You know how many times my sons, when they was younger, curb check, mama, curb check. I'm like, well, they don't tell it to move out the way. Like, it ain't no fault. They be looking at me like.
I bet you be. Tanya, don't tell me you the type that the bus or you turn in the middle of the street.
Yes,
I know you look like it. You look like it.
Yes, I do it all the time. I be looking around, make sure ain't no cops around.
That's illegal.
Make sure no cops around.
Look, you just gave me that vibe like, Tanya bus a whole U-turn.
I swear
You'll be sitting up in the car like, I'll be damned.
And you know I got a truck. I got an Equinox.
Oh.
Sometimes I can't get it all the way. So I either gotta go on the curb or I gotta back up a little bit.
Oh, be doing the most.
But I sure will. Shoes. Driving all the way down the street coming back.
Okay, Stacey. I mean Tracy. Now look, and then she gonna holler, girl. She said that I used to stay saying Stacey too, and then she bust out and put her name that way, and I still say Stacey.
Oh, is that why she did it?
No, I think people was doing it, by mistake too.
Oh,
Because
so
I
they
know
know
I've
it's
been and
really
did it by
Stacy.
mistake. She said Tracy and not Stacy.
In that case, I should say Tanya, not Tanya, even though my name is spelled Tanya. It's spelled like, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. But you know what? That's like pecans. A lot of people say pecan, but I say pecan because that's what how it's fucking spelled.
And that's what I say. I say I want a pecan pie.
Right. And a lot of people, them old folks, they be saying pecan. See, Josh said pecan, pecan, and all that old shit is pecan.
Girl, I got
P-E-C-A-N.
pecans all in my pantry because I'll be making them carrot cakes, and I put pecans. Yep, I call them pecans.
I tasted a carrot cake one time. I did like it though.
Girl, when I
ended up liking it.
I make a fire ass homemade carrot cake. It's so fire. Oh God.
She's got like a fire ass.
I'm telling you, Dan, I already told you. I'm still waiting on you to have a little thing.
Girl, me and Josh been talking about it again. We might try to do a little something because we have brought it back up here lately, but we ain't decided everything yet. And I ended up having to use the building where they told me I ain't had no deadline, but I went on and used the damn building anyway, girl, because I had to pay for the shit 2 years ago. So that's where we had our party at that y'all had seen. But
it has a kitchen and I can do my thing. I'm gonna make the desserts.
Oh, we got that, honey. We got a kitchen if you got to bake here, hell. I got a new stove. Look, despite what they say, okay, our girl got a new stove, okay?
Maybe I still talk about that host.
I said, Lord have mercy. Y'all bring back me memories. Shit.
We got new shit now. Can we move on?
No, girl. You know they reminisce. They love to reminisce a little bit. Chat.
That should be so funny though. I'd be like, damn, they won't let her live. They won't let my live.
That's all right, girl. I'd rather stay with my mama anyway. Shit.
I be telling my kids all the time, y'all get out there in that real world and y'all be like, damn, I wish I could go back home. Shit.
Girl.
People who do stay at home or with roommates because shit is like really hard out here right now.
Look, Tanya, I didn't never ever know that months rolled by so goddamn fast until I got grown. And now all of a sudden, it's a new month. It's the first again. Like, bitch, you want some more money?
Man.
I swear it was the first 2 weeks ago. Like, what the hell?
The bills, they don't stop till you die.
Okay. That's what this white guy told me. He used to come in the store and pay like $1 and $2. Like back in the day, when you had a Sears card, your payment on Sears card might be like $2.36. It wouldn't be like no $25 and $35 like they got now. And this guy, this old white guy, he used to come in and he used to always come over there to me and pay. And I asked him one day, I said, you don't want to, I think he had gave me like a $5 or something. And I said, you don't want to put the $5 on? He said, no, I'm going to hold them until I leave here. Shit, what I'm trying to rush and pay her for? When I'm dead, they ain't going to get nothing. But that man told me that he going to owe bills until he died. There was no need for him to pay no more than what they was asking for. And he used to get their asses that $2.36 faithfully and be waiting on his change. And I learned that he ain't lie.
He ain't lying. And the thing about it is I learned by trial and error because there was times where I had good credit. There was times when my credit was so fucked up I couldn't buy a Snicker bar on credit.
Okay.
And then there was times when my credit got back better. You know, it's like losing weight, gaining weight. You know, with credit. But what I have learned is that when you do have credit cards, some people do be like, pay that shit off. But the key is to not always pay the full thing off because that's what keeps increasing your credit score all the time is when you're paying stuff off. So sometimes I might
when you pay
Drop
stuff
like
off and it show at the
500 on
closed
there. Or,
account, it's gonna show up bad on your credit.
right. So
So
sometimes
you gonna
you
get a
pay the
lick either
minimum.
way. Right.
Yep. Sometimes I pay the minimum, like my credit card, because I got like a Visa, then I got like a Home Depot, and then I got like another store. Because I learned years ago, I used to have like 50 credit cards. I learned
Girl,
to have a major one, to have what if you own a house, and stuff like that.
Josh
your
had to
Home
break me
Depot,
from that shit.
or either Home Depot, Lowe's, Menards. You gotta have one of them, and then
We
like
don't
one
even
store.
have no Menards here.
Yes, but I learned pay the minimum or a little more than the minimum. But sometimes if you just want to pay your card off to get rid of it, yeah. But if you
Yeah,
just
like get rid of a bill
right,
type of thing. But
right,
you need, but don't be in no situation because, like I said, even my closed accounts that I done paid off just because I closed them and didn't use them no more,
it
they
made
don't
this
look at that. It don't look good on your credit at all.
down.
So I'm like, damn, I don't even owe the damn folks. But one account, JC Penney, I paid them off years ago and I never used them again. But JC Penney, they never show my account as being closed for some reason. They never showed it as being closed. So I don't know if that's just what they do, or something they got going on, or they never reported it. But yeah, I paid them off back in 2015, I think. And they still show up, I don't owe no balance, but it show as a zero balance. It don't show as a closed account. I don't know what the fuck that is. Things you can't escape: death, taxes, and bills. Girl, what you say?
Amen. And I used to have a JC Penney's. That was like my go-to store when my kids was in school. Like especially like the tax-free weekend. Like, do y'all have that down south for back to school?
Yeah. But we don't have nowhere to shop here. Everybody go somewhere else to shop, of course. We supposed to be getting them all though.
JC Penney's back to school.
No.
Child, you could get a killing.
Well, we ain't getting no mall. I thought we were gonna get one, but that's closed.
We used to buy so much shit from JC Penney's for the tax-free weekend back to school, because JC Penney's always had like 70-80% off plus the tax-free. So yep. But
Well, let me get my butt up here. Josh to stay to cut on his TV. So I'm finna get back out down here in the chat, honey. And I'm gonna let y'all know later on about this show.
Okay. Oh, Josh like y'all little gifts.
Oh, God. You hear him, girl?
What he say?
He said, "Oh yeah,
I like that."
yeah, honey. Let me tell you, I get ready to open mine. So I ain't finna open mine yet. I said, "Oh well, I know I ain't finna open mine." Then your ass ain't popping yours out fresh, honey. Hold up. I put it right on back in the package, honey. But you already know. Soon as we put them on, I'm gonna show you. I might I don't know. I was thinking about doing something on the grill probably next week. I'm thinking I'm gonna cook some neck bones this week.
Yeah.
Girl, you know I'm gonna be out there, honey. It was too cute, babe. And I got pockets. Oh,
yeah. I checked that out when I was looking.
They real nice.
I want to buy something that they might not have,
that
they could use all the time. So
they show nice, honey.
Yeah,
I love it. But yeah, that was right up Josh Allen, honey. I told you we think we Chef Boy Irvins over here.
I know. I'm like, I know y'all like to cook. Both of y'all can cook. Y'all like to have get-togethers and parties and all that kind of stuff. So yeah.
Girl, they gonna be hating on our little thing. But we sure gonna be wearing them, honey.
Well, I'm glad you like them. And again, happy anniversary.
Thank you. I appreciate you thinking about me. I said, "Oh, they be thinking about me, and I'll be thinking about myself." Ain't that something?
Girl, as soon as you said it was my anniversary, I was like, "Ooh, let me get on Amazon. Let me try something."
Look, I wasn't even gonna come on live. I think I came on live being messy that day.
Oh, you were. Oh, girl, you. Oh my God, you was dragging.
I was being messy that day.
I said, Deanna, you gonna expect something on Friday? Or I said, check the mail or Thursday or something.
I didn't even
you
see
was
it.
dragging. You didn't even see it. That's why I was like, "Ooh, let me check it."
And then I think after you told me and I went back and the chat finally popped up, I seen it. I said, oh shit, I ain't even see it. Girl, I'm talking all kind of mess.
They told me to be there Friday. It came Thursday. I was like, oh shoot.
Oh yeah, they was on that shit now, and it came UPS. So that UPS be on that shit now. If it was mail, it probably would have been Friday, like they said.
Tracy
Thank
said,
you,
"Yes,
Tracy.
don't be about grilling like chefs on Food Network."
Okay, you ain't gonna know now, Tracy. Then I feel like I might have to give me a new little grill good just to make it look real good, huh? Look,
Yeah.
Josh been talking about my grill. I kind of like it, but he been talking shit about my grill, child.
Ooh,
So I might have to go and give in. I was waiting on somebody to have a yard sale, but I don't think that ever happened. So I thought I was gonna buy me one off the yard sale.
Well, make sure if y'all decide to do something, y'all definitely let you know.
Oh, I'm gonna let you know. I already told Josh, didn't I, Josh? I had told Josh, I said, well, I already know out the door who coming. And you was one of the first name. Well, you was the first name because I had already said I already know who coming.
You already know.
But I got you, honey. I'm gonna let you know. And then you talking about something you having something this weekend and gonna tell me.
Girl, I just said that because I was just trying to be funny, but I really am. It's gonna be at the end
I
of the
know
month.
you is.
But I was just like, Deanna, y'all better be there. Y'all better.
I said, ain't this some shit? Like, look, I know you couldn't tell me last year, but golly, this week. I said, no, she didn't this week.
Girl, before the Rona hit, I talk about it sometime, but I have a group called Grown Folks, No Holds Barred, and we have like get-togethers and parties like all the time.
Okay.
That was before the Rona, so this is our first.
Oh no! I remember when you used to go live and y'all was already having them parties. And you had your liquor in the freezer and all that. You was putting liquor in the freezer back then. So you need to stop.
But see, the thing about it, the liquor bottles are a lot thicker than the wine bottles, so you can do that with liquor. But
you sure did. Y'all sure was having parties all the daggone time, playing cards,
dominoes. Yep. So it's back at it. It's back at it.
What y'all say it's on.
Like popcorn.
I don't blame you, honey. Get that stereo, get that music out, get ready to cut the fuck up.
Yes, and Tracy, you definitely got to come. She said, I'm praying that she'll be able to come kick it with her. Yeah, when Deanna.
Yes, Tracy. You know, I know how to contact you. I know it's the real you. It's people that's gonna be, I'm gonna try to make it as exclusive as I possibly can.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. And we gonna have a good time though. Yeah, I already know that. So,
and I'm telling you, you better have them big wheel things. You better have them ready.
Look at it. Look, Tanya is gonna get on her four-wheeler.
I'm not playing.
She said she ready to ride a four-wheeler. I don't think that'll be a problem though, honey. They like to get out there shot. Oh, what's the name of them guy four-wheeler still? Go to Starville to the ride. Yeah, we'll go on over there to the ride, honey. And y'all can get skint up a little bit.
Yeah, so I'm having a helmet on.
Oh Lord, you ain't gonna need no helmet, dog. They ain't gonna do you like that. But girl, yeah, we gonna have some fun though. If nothing else, honey, we might even, we're gonna do some stuff. And we're gonna try to set it up so like the people that's there, maybe, I know you a content creator, so I'm just gonna say like Tanya there, we're gonna have it set up so, you'll have a little something special for the content creators to do if they want to. But, yes, honey. Look, everybody gonna be kicking it, child.
I know. I'm just ready to go. Shoot, I love me a good old nasty piece of get together. Sure.
Okay. For real. I like to sit down, talk my shit, drink, and relax.
Especially with good people, good down to earth.
Right.
Hey, a lot of these people out here, they be fucking with these people on the internet and then meeting up with them and having all kind of bullshit.
Bad shit, crazy, and all that shit, honey.
Mm-mm.
All that craziness. And,
Yeah.
and then you ain't got to worry about nobody trying to touch and feel on you and crazy shit like that, but it's just
Girl, you know I ride strap, so you already know. Girl, they can touch if they want to. They gonna pull back.
Look, you sure understand your ground, stay honey. So they better.
I got a CCW all day long. Shit,
Look, you don't need now here. That's what I was telling them, Doc. You don't need now here no more.
No, I don't go nowhere without it, honey.
Look, you can just come here with your pistol. You don't need no CCW here in Mississippi no more. They stopped it, girl. What, last year before last year?
Shit, I checked that shit in at the plane, have them put it underneath, and I sure do.
Thank you. Hey, let's go.
Let's go.
I'm gonna holler at your tail later.
All right, honey.
All right. Good night, y'all. I'm gonna get in the chat. All right.
All right. Tracy said nothing like ATV riding in the country. I never done it, but Deanna and them make it look so fun. That's why I'm like, I want to do it, but I'm gonna put a whole helmet on my head. Sure, because just in case I get bucked off like a horse or something. But yes, you said I love having a genuine good time with Down to Earth. I do too, Tracy. I'm telling you, I am a real social butterfly. Is about as social of a butterfly as you can be. And a lot of people who are close to me, you know, of course, in my city or my family, they could tell you, Tanya, you know, throw a party. Even before I started my inclusive group or whatever you want to call it, grown folks, before I started that, I was always doing stuff together. And it's just like I decided to start the group because, you know, as you get older and you have children and sometimes you just be like, dang, you know, I'm always in the house. It's all about the kids. It's all about the husband. It's all about this, that, and work. So that's when I put together this group. And I'm like, okay, it's a whole bunch of old people, not old, but you know what I mean, grown-ups. And we just kick it. We might go play darts. We might go play bowling. We might have a house party. We might have a barbecue. We might have, you know, just whatever. So we do all kind of stuff. We even go to movies, like this, you know, just having like a group of people that you can always find something to do with. So yeah, that's what my grown folks group is about. But yeah, I'll probably go live from our first after Rona get together because we ain't got together since before the Rona. So this is our first time getting together again after the Rona. So, and it will be here at my crib at the end of the month. So yeah, some of the people that you see in the chat and that you see on my screen who is from my city, they gonna be in the spot. Yes, we be kicking it hard too. We be having a lot of fun, food, fun, laughter, drinks, games, you know, all that kind of stuff. But yes, we gotta make it having a good time. Yes, and I'm looking forward to Deanna. I hate that the Rona did start or did come, but you know, because a lot of people who are planning get-togethers for their YouTube, I hate to say like just subscribers, but you know, YouTube supporters, your YouTube family, you know, the ones that you might have a YouTube ship with, you know, they have to cancel their stuff because of the Rona and everything. But a lot of people are getting back into the traveling, getting on planes, going out the country, having get-togethers, parties, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, definitely. Yes, Deanna, yes, you already know we be cutting up. But it's a lot of fun. We cut up, but it's a lot of fun. And I'm telling you, like Carmel Diva said it, I think Carmel Diva said it on our last Friday Night Live. She said, you know what? We have had our grown folk group for years, and not one time has there ever been a fight or an argument or some petty shit. And we've been having my grown folks group that I started years ago. We ain't never Never had no bullshit. We meet up, we hook up, we have fun, we hang out, and people go home, and it's like, you know, it's just a good time. It's a good time, and that's what you get from real grown people. Like, ain't nobody trying to set you up. Ain't nobody trying to slick shade you. Ain't nobody trying to get something out of you. Ain't nobody trying to, it's like real grown, mature adults who left their children at home and they just out to have a good time. But now that our group been around so long, a lot of our children are grown and on their own, got their own kids. So it's like, okay, we grown now. What we doing this weekend? We be going to concerts, jazz, like all kind of stuff. Yes, life is short. It is too short. So enjoy yourself. Like, I know over the past few years, everybody was cooped up in their crib. I was too. But it's like, it's much better now, even though there's still people out there who's getting, the Rona and stuff like that. But it's much, much better now. And I'm just ready to just live again, just live and enjoy and venture out and, just, it'll never be like it was before. This is what they call our new, like how they said before, some people wish things were like, before Rona and everything, but this is like the new living. This is like the new going out and going on vacations, and it's just the new way of living, it's just new. But we can do it. We can do it. If we got through something like that, the whole entire world, if we can get through something like that, being cooped up in your house, day in, day out, you got kids, you got husband, wife, dogs, everybody driving you mad, driving you crazy. If we can do that, we can get through anything, child, anything. Mm-hmm. But yep, God gave us life and to live more abundantly, and that's what I'm trying to do. So with that being said, I hope everybody enjoyed our Friday Night Live tonight. And all the people who jumped on the stream with me, Deanna, Miss Sislo, I appreciate you guys for jumping on the stream with me tonight on the StreamYard. It was a lot of fun. Boy, I got tickled. It was a lot of fun. Y'all saw me pull my little wine out the freezer. The bottle done busted open and everything. So I didn't see no glass in the freezer, but I am going to double check to make sure, so we ain't reaching down there one day to grab some chicken and end up pulling back a piece of glass in our hand or something. But yeah, so I hope everybody has a wonderful night, a wonderful weekend. It's going to be hot in a lot of areas across the United States this weekend. So please do everything you can to try to stay cool. Don't be out in the sun too much. And if you are, make sure you stay dehydrated. Try to stay in the shades. Wear light clothing. It's supposed to be 101 here tomorrow. And then I think it cools down after that because it was 100 today. Tomorrow's supposed to be 101. And then it goes into like the 80s after that. But yeah, just try to stay safe. Try to be cool. Look out for your kids who might be out there running around, out there, in the parks or at the pools or even just running outside the house. Because as we was talking about earlier today in the show, kids don't know what heat strokes is. They don't know what heat exhaustion is. They be out there playing and they might just think, oh, I'm just a little tired. Let me sit down a little bit. So yeah, keep an eye on the kids. Keep an eye on the elderly. Don't have your dogs and pets outside too long. Or leave them in the car. I'm sick of seeing people leaving their kids and their dogs in the car. Then they end up on the news because the kids and the dog done passed away. Like, I don't understand. It's 2022 and people are still leaving their kids in the car in extreme heat or their dogs. Anyway, you guys, stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. Bye. Deuces. Peace. You said I enjoyed you too. I'm going to rewind to see about that bottle. Yes, I'm so mad, but I'm going to buy me another one tomorrow. Shoot, I got other wine in there, but that specific one I have bought to try. So I'm going to buy me another one tomorrow. And I promise I'm gonna get me a cooler. Oh, Deanna, make sure you hit me up tomorrow when you go look at the wine coolers and stuff. Make sure you hit me up, FaceTime me or something so I can see them. And on that note, goodbye, everybody. Have a good night. Love you guys.